What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is my boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. I hope you guys are very much doing okay. Well, yesterday or a day before yesterday, that was approximately. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and on Tuesday, yeah, on Tuesday, apart from mobile matter, we had the VMAs where some of our celebrities were, of course, they shined at the VMAs like Naira Marley. Yes, Naira Marley mostly because it was the only person that won from Nigeria, won the Afrobeat award at the VMAs. And but Davido was there and Arya Star and so many other Nigeria artists. Firstly, let's talk about Davido and the 2 million naira he donated to Mohbad's father. Sometimes if you are too in a hurry in life, you might be fueling something that you do not understand. For me, that 2 million naira donated by Davido, I do not think Davido knew or understand the entire story. So when the whole matter was still coming up and then more revelation were coming out, it was discovered that Davido sent Mohbad's father 2 million naira. E get as you get money reach, sometimes your money go come dey work against you. For me, eh, you might think differently, which is fine. You might think that, Davido sending that 2 million naira is nice. For me, it's not nice. Judging by what we are seeing today, what we are hearing today, concerning that man not allowing autopsy, the man who refused to allow autopsy for his own child after he claimed that maybe he said he is not suspecting anyone. The only person that is suspecting is the nurse who attended to his son. So if you are suspecting a nurse foul play, why don't you do an autopsy? And yeah, Davido sent that kind of person 2 million naira. For what? For what? Well, I'm so happy and glad that Mohbad burial site has been marked. What I mean by marked, sometimes they bury people and they just put sand and go. Maybe a few years coming back, you won't even know where you buried that person. But Mohbad burial ground has been marked. He was very close to their compound. They are still the owner of the land. I think Mohbad owns the land. So he was buried in that land. And of course, they are already decorating, putting blocks and everything. So that is the guy that is doing it. That's putting blocks and arranging the whole place. So marked is good so that his son will grow up tomorrow. And whenever I want to pay any respect to his father, at least we know exactly where the man was buried. Davido 2 million naira is sent for that man. It was so much too fast. Sometimes calm down. We know say you get money, you are generous. Sometimes you just relax to see how the scenario is going, the news, the trend, and who might be involved. Because you might just send money to a very wicked person who never wanted that boy to be alive. I'm just saying, I'm not accusing anybody, but judging by what I'm hearing since, why will you not allow an autopsy to be carried out if you are suspecting a foul play? Why won't you? Why are you so in a hurry to bury the guy? And you allow Agberos, everybody, you see how they manhandle the casket. They even have the infantry to even open the casket and start videoing the body. Ah, why were you so in a hurry? Because people wanted to attend that venue to pay him the last respect, but you were so in a hurry. We understand though, there is what we call the Islamic. I am a Muslim too. I understand our own Islamic rules. But if there's a foul play, there are medical experts that can detect that foul play. Why don't you seek that avenue? Why don't you seek the avenue? for the sake of finding out the truth, because God has already made it possible for people to look for the truth. So why don't you seek that avenue? Hmm? Or maybe it might be a complication that is part of the family. So you seek that avenue in order for you to treat other people, treat his son not to pass through what that guy passed through. Well, uh, and again, Sam Larry. Sam Larry, who is very close to Naira Marley, very, very influential, connected to Tinubu's family. Apparently, there was a time that apparently he even accompanied Tinubu to Mecca, and of course connected to the Lagos State Governor NDLEA as well, because even when Naira Marley was of course unveiled as part of NDLEA, the guy was also there, was the one that even worked the whole thing out, and also the allegations coming from Lover that Malian record is a drug dealing record, not just a music label. It's a drug dealing record. So whenever you are part of that record label, you have signed to deal on drugs and many other stuff, and you able to take an oath, a blood oath, voodoo magic oath, all those kind of things. No, we are still hearing a lot of stories coming from here and there. For me, like I've said before, that Davido 2 million naira I sent wasn't called for. Sometimes you relax. They don't say you get money, but sometimes you relax. You don't need to send money like that. Check the scenario. You understand though, but check the scenario first before you go to send money. Then the Sam Larry has already, like, I don't know, deactivated his account. He deactivated his account after this whole allegation of him being involved with Mohbad's passing. We don't know if that was the reason, but I think that's definitely the reason. This guy has never deactivated his account before, but because of this issue, he has deactivated his account. And again, it has been learned that Mohbad actually spoke to many promoters, spoke to many industry people, his colleague, about the maltreatment and about the harassment. Even Paul Okoye, who is one of those big boss in promoting Nigerian music as a promoter, the guy even confirmed that Mohbad reached out to him and told him all the harassment that he was facing when they were in London. He confirmed everything. But unfortunately, Mohbad was this quiet person. They can't do that. Like the first video I published today, they can't do that to people like Portable now. So what did happen? Portable will shout every day when they call you out. That then it will gain a lot of public attention. But Mohbad was just too quiet. Although he was speaking to the right people, I believe some people were able telling him, "I bet no need to go to social media, no need to go to social media." They were even making it look like the guy was on drugs. The guy was always on a high. According to Naira Marley, the guy was always high. He has these issues. You know, it's crazy, man. Well, like I've said before, on Tuesday was the VMAs, and we saw the PDA between Rema and Selena Gomez. Well, there might be sisters, there might be sisters or great friends, but that doesn't mean it cannot happen. That doesn't mean it can't happen. The Naira was actually the star of that day, man. When it comes to the PDA, the way they were together, of course, the whole USA media carried it, and Selena Gomez got a lot of followers. So, no, this guy is just opening. Selena Gomez is just opening ways of meeting another dimension of fans for Rema. And Rema, as a bad Edu guy, should know how to play his card really, really well. Know how to play your card really, really well. You know, don't be carried away because these particular entertainers that are bringing you up can still also bring you down. So don't be carried away because America fans, they are so different. Whenever you are going against their own person they like, they might just turn on you. So please, should be extremely careful. And Arya Star was also at the VMAs as well. I love Arya Star dress outfits. Well, short as usual. But Rema should be careful though. Of course, he's enjoying everything he's getting now. But America, their fans over there are so different from Nigeria. But we are here to still protect him no matter what. He's still our guy. We are still going to protect him regardless of what will happen. Then guys, like I've said before, that 2 million naira made Davido send go give Mohbad father. There wasn't any need for that. There wasn't any need for that. People make get money, they give. If they are free how to give, because that's the only way they can show love. That's the only way they can show love. That's the only way they can show. And I believe someone like Davido, if Mohbad reach out to her and say, Baba, and they face a lot of discrimination, I bet sign me to your record label. Davido will sign up. Davido has stick his head out for so many people before. We know very well. He has stick his head out for so many of all those entertainers before, and he got into trouble with it. How he helped Mayday, and how he called Cynthia Morgan to call him. Yeah, stick. So I believe he would have helped. But that 2 million naira, no, that wasn't called for.